The soul quickly forgets good. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever known that in life, when someone does a good thing and does a bad one, you are most likely to forget the good one quickly and remember the bad one? The reason why your joy is not consistent is because the soul quickly forgets good. The reason why when we go through a month like this, a month of overflowing joy, and we are excited, the devil is not worried because he knows what he will use against you, your soul. As good as your soul is that part of you that gets you going. It's comprised of your mind, your heart, your memory. That's the composition of your soul. As good as it is the part of you that gets you going, the issue with your soul that you must admit this morning is that your soul quickly forgets good. The soul quickly forgets good. That's why we have grumbling Christians in church. They forgot too quickly that even if God didn't do something in June, at least he did something in January. The soul quickly forgets. The soul quickly forgets, and that's why we have anxious Christians in church, because they forgot too quickly what God did early this month, and they're too anxious for what God is about to do. Why? Because the soul quickly forgets. We've had a lot of people who will say, I'm not going to church because I trusted God for this and he didn't do it. They forget to know that 3 years ago they missed an accident and God saved their lives. The soul quickly forgets. That's why we have bitter Christians in church today, because they forget too soon that there was a day they almost died on the bed of affliction. If not for this God, they quickly forget because of that present desire that has not been met by God. The soul has forgotten too soon that you almost lost your breath, but God saved your life. The soul quickly forgets. It is the forgetfulness of the soul that sponsors ingratitude. It is the forgetfulness of the soul that makes Christians bitter. It is the forgetfulness of the soul that makes someone almost curse God like Job almost did. It is the forgetfulness of the soul, I don't know what I'm talking to this morning, that is making you feel like God has not done anything, whereas he was able to pay your school fee from primary school to university. The soul quickly forgets. You don't know how the fee was paid, but all you know is that you have a degree now. You don't know how the rents were paid. All you know is that you're living in the house now, but for one thing he has not done, and you are angry. The soul quickly forgets. It is the reason why we have a lot of 419 Christians in the church. Christians who went like Hannah, they need a child. They will say, God, give me the child and I will give it back to you. And when God does it, the soul quickly forgets, and they start preferring that child becomes something else, because the soul forgot so soon that you waited on God too long for the miracle. The soul quickly forgets. If you will want your joy to be continuous, if you will want your gratitude to be consistent in life, you've got to work to your soul. You've got to work on your soul. That's why David said, my soul, why are you downcast within me? Have you forgotten too soon that yesterday when I stood before Goliath, God gave me victory? The soul quickly forgets.